Dear students, welcome once again in this video tutorial. We are discussing biology in human welfare, class 12th. Today we are going to discuss what is sericulture, what are different types of silk and silk worms, what is the life cycle of silkworm, और हम कुछ special points की हम बात करेंगे, like what is reeling, what is stifling, and the disease of the silkworms. Now let's start. What is sericulture? Sericulture is simply art of rearing, art of rearing silkworms to get silk, or it is an art of cultivation, art of cultivation of silk worms in order to obtain, in order to extract silk from their cocoons. What are cocoons? इनका structure क्या होता है हम later on discuss करेंगे. Here if we look here, silk worm or silkworms. What are silkworms? They are actually larva. ये larva होते हैं, larva of moth. तो सिल्कवर्म जो है ये लार्वा है, larva of moth. If we look upon the taxonomic position of moth, it belongs phylum Arthropoda. It belongs to phylum Arthropoda. Class Insecta. Order Lepidoptera. Lepidoptera. Now this larva is known as caterpillar. Larva is known as caterpillar or silkworm. This is the larva which is voracious feeder. ये voracious feeder है, ये active feeder है, and this caterpillar secretes silk. Secretes silk from the silk glands. ये सिल्क आता कहां से? It is produced by the silk glands, and silk glands, dear students, are modified salivary glands. Modified salivary glands. तो silk क्या है? It is a secretory product produced by the silk glands, which are modified salivary glands. This silk, it is a protein. Silk is a protein made of fibrin, and sericin. Silk is a protein made up of fibrin, which is enclosed by the sericin. Fibrin constitutes 80%, while as sericin constitutes 20%. If we look upon the sericin possesses anti-aging property. Sericin possesses anti-aging property. That is why this sericin, it is used in cosmetics. It is used in cosmetics. Sericin is water insoluble. Sericin is water insoluble. It is highly elastic. This sericin, it is made of 18 different types of amino acids. 18 types of amino acids make sericin, like glycine. Glycine is among them. Next की अगर हम बात करेंगे, threonine and aspartic acid. These are the amino acids among the 18 amino acids which make what is called as sericin. Now question arises, how this silk was discovered? According to Chinese legend, According to Chinese, according to Chinese legend, silk was accidentally discovered by a wife of Chinese emperor. Wife of Chinese emperor Hong Di. Emperor Hong Di, his wife Zilingji discovered accidentally this silk while Zilingji was making tea for her husband Hong Di. She accidentally a cocoon dropped in the vessel in which she was making tea for her husband Hong Di. After some time she observed fine thread like structures in the vessel, and in this way what is called as silk was discovered. If we talk about India, after China, India is second leading silk producing country. सिल्क प्रोड्यूसिंग कंट्री। अगर हम स्टेट की बात करेंगे, इंडिया में कौन सी लीडिंग स्टेट है इन सिल्क प्रोडक्शन, दैट इज Mysore, which is located in Karnataka. Mysore, Karnataka is a leading state in silk production in India. Leading state in silk production in India, and here in Mysore there is a big research institute, that is Central Silk Research Institute. Central Silk Research Institute is located in Mysore, and Mysore is the leading silk producing state in India. Now let's discuss about the types of the silk and types of silk worms. As we know, due to this great value and usefulness, there are four different types of silks in India. We are discussing these. Number one is mulberry silk. This mulberry silk is also called as Chinese silk. Mulberry silk is also called as Chinese silk because it is native place. Because its native place was China. Native place was China, but now it spread throughout various countries like Japan, Korea, Italy, Russia, France, etc. Now let's look which larva produce mulberry silk. ये जो mulberry silk है, it is produced by larva of Bombyx mori. Mulberry silk is produced by larva of Bombyx mori. And this larva, it feeds on chopped leaves of mulberry plant. That's why this silk produced by the Bombyx mori is known as mulberry silk, and the larva of this Bombyx mori is known as mulberry silk worm. Mulberry silk worm. This silk is most common. This silk is most common and superior in quality. Superior in quality due to its shining and white creamy color. This silk, it is most common. It is most because it is produced worldwide. It is produced all over the world, and this is most superior. This is best quality of silk produced by the larva. This larva of Bombyx mori, because it is lustrous and it is white creamy color. Now let's talk about another type of silk, that is tussar silk. Tussar silk. This tussar silk is also called as tosa. This tussar silk is also called as tosa, or this is also known as tusha. Tussar silk is also called as tusha. It is produced by larvae of tussar silk is produced by larvae of many species of genus Antherae. Tussar silk, it is produced by larvae of many species of the genus जो है, that is Antherae. 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 Let's look which species of Antherae produce this tussar silk. One is known as Antherae perenni. Antherae perenni. Another is known as Antherae royally. And next अगर हम बात करें, that is Antherae proyeli. Antherae proyeli. एक और है, that's known as Antherae papia. Antherae papia. तो जीनस एंथेराई है, और इसमें बहुत सारे स्पीशीज आती है जो टसर सिल्क प्रोड्यूस करती है. वन इज एंथेराई पेरिनी, Perryi, Antherae perenni. Next, that is Antherae royally, Royeli, royally. Next, Antherae proyeli, Proyeli, Antherae proyeli. And next, that is Antherae papia. Larva feeds on leaves of arjun, sal, bir, fig. बहुत सारे जो प्लांट्स हैं उनके लीव्स पे ये जो है ये जो एंथराई की जो स्पीशीज है, वेरियस स्पीशीज, दे फीड ऑन द लीव्स ऑफ वेरियस प्लांट स्पीशीज लाइक अर्जुन, साल इसमें है, बीर इसमें है, फिग इसमें. दिस आर द टू टाइप्स. One more important point, this type of silk, it is only produced by the wild type. Only produced by wild type. Tussar silk is not produced by any domesticated type. Tussar जो ये वाली species है, they can't be domesticated. They are very they are adapted in the wild habitat. So wild type हम इस type of silk को कहाँ पे collect करते हैं? Wild में हम इसको collect कर सकते हैं because they are adapted in the wild environment. Now let us see another type of silk, that is Eri silk. Eri silk. Next जो है that is Eri silk. ERI. Eri silk. Eri silk, it is third type of silk. This is also called as Indi silk. Indi, also called Indi silk or Erendi silk. ये जो एरी सिल्क है, it is called as Indi silk or it is called as Erendi silk. Sometimes it is also referred as fabric of peace. ये जो एरी सिल्क है, it is sometimes referred as fabric of peace. Why it is known as fabric of peace or this fabric of ahimsa? Because in this procedure, while we are obtaining the threads from the cocoons, the pupa, the larva, they are not killed in this type of this silk. Number next, अगर हम बात करेंगे, this type of silk is produced by larva of Attacus racini. Larva of Attacus racini produces which type of silk? Eri silk, and its larva feeds on leaves of castor. तो ये leaves of castor पे feed करता है. Now let's look upon next type, that is Muga silk. It's the fourth type of silk, Muga silk. This type of silk is produced by Anthrae asama. ये जो म्यूगा सिल्क है, ये कौन सी स्पीशीज प्रोड्यूस करती है? Anthrae asama, and the larva feeds on leaves of som plant. Feeds on leaves of som plant. अगर हम देखेंगे ये जो लार्वा और ये किस पे फीड करता है? ये फीड करता है लीव्स ऑफ चंपा. और ये किस पे फीड करता है? ये लीव्स ऑफ मोयनकुरी. MOYNKURI, मोयनकुरी. तो लीव्स ऑफ सोम पे फीड करता है कौन? लार्वा ऑफ एंथ्राई असामा. लीव्स ऑफ चंपा पे फीड करता है कौन? लार्वा ऑफ असामा. एंड मोयनकुरी जो प्लांट है, इसके लीव्स पे फीड करता है which species, larva of species, that is Anthrae asama. There are some other animals which produce silk, like अगर हम बात करेंगे spiders जो phylum Arthropoda से belong करते हैं, क्लास Arachnida से belong करते हैं, they also produce the silk. जो वो web बनाते हैं, web क्या है? That is also a silk. अगर हम बात करेंगे phylum mollusca फाइलम मोलस्क में हमने देखा फाइलम मोलस्क का इंक्लूड्स म्यूसेल्स। तो म्यूसेल्स जो है ये प्रोड्यूस करते हैं सिलिक, ये प्रोड्यूस करते हैं सिलिक, दैट सिलिक इज नोन एज सी सिलिक। तो यहाँ पे हमने देखा 4 different types of silic are produced by the larvae of different species, like one is known as mulberry silic है, या tusser silic है, या eerie silic है, and muga silic। नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम डिस्कस करेंगे what is the life cycle of the this silic worm. Hope you got it.